Africa, and I've just been looking at this plasma, how it's coming down. And when I say plasma, of course, it's been raining, but it still is so wild to look at because when I look at it, it makes me think that, hold on a second, we're in South Africa, Cape Town, South Africa. It makes me think that there's like plasma battles going on, just the way that it comes down. I've got it on slow, but it is wild. It's like how can you have the rain coming in from the side, looping around if it's not some type of intelligent species? Hello there, Keta. Because I know the rain is supposed to whip and whatever, but this plasma, it just doesn't look normal. I figured out how to do landscape mode, horizontal. Look at that. Some of the plasma, hey, Applebrooks, honey, some of the plasma comes up from below too. See how it comes through the side? Yeah, Rosie Pie, hello. I was sitting here looking at it, and I found a timestamp where it really picks up at around the 52 mark. And I just can't help but think that there's some type of battle happening, the way that these crisscross clash and everything. Hello, Jessica. It's pretty cool. One time I saw I saw just a big gigantic circle just sitting there. Further in the video, look at the plasma popping up all over from below. That air is spiked. That whole entire atmosphere is spiked with electrons and all of that kind of stuff. I could literally stare at this and go to sleep because it would be just so fascinating to look at. The way they cross and everything. It's just wild. I've slowed it down to 0.25. I thought, I want to see it. I actually recorded it on my laptop so I could save it and just look at it. See how that one just went straight across the side? As if it had a mind of its own and they come up from below? It's wild. Some people call them rods. I just like to call them plasma. Look how that was like a big old clustering together. It's so wild how they can group together like that. And the way they're coming in, it's like they're coming in from like one direction up there, but yet they come from below too. And they just, I don't know, it's like they got a mind of their own and they do loop-de-loops. They're like a life form just running around, just looping around. They're so wild looking. I want to make sure I got the whole screen. I don't give out my email. Sorry. Yeah, this is wild. Now, there are other plasma that literally look like beautiful ribbons of color. It's so smooth that some people capture because of the energy that's associated with them, and the plasma is just drawn to them. Look how wild it's getting. It's just mesmerizing. There's a huge eye in the clouds. I wouldn't be surprised. I was just about falling asleep. I thought, man, this is like putting me to sleep. Look at that. It's so exciting. Yeah. It's like a fight. Look at that mess right there. That is so wild. I love it. I do love that plasma. It's like, boom. Wonder how many got caught up in that area. Tons of them. If you watch it going so fast, you can't really get a really good view. Just a lot of activity. It is really pretty, Apple Brooks. Yeah, like swarms of bees and stuff. No, no hot flash. See, they just come up from below and they just loop around and run around. The way they move, they bound to have some type of intelligence within them. And some can make their shapes like an S or something. Just a wiggle looking shape. It's cool. And it's only like at peak times will they cluster together like that, because then they slow down. Hello and welcome. You see nodes. Just look at this. Zigzag all over the place. I've stood out in my driveway at night, and I've got a bunch of these rods, and the great big giant ones would chase away these long, skinny, dark gray, brown rods. They actually battle. Great big tubes. Some of them were massive tubes flying all around me, while these other skinny sticks tried to get around me. And the big white ones ran them away. They do battle. Yeah, hello, Alicia. Hi, hello, DJ. Rosie Honey's been running around. She was taking a nap and she woke up, stretching her little legs like spider silk combined with plastic sting. Yeah. It's strange how some of them are thicker than the other ones. It's literally hypnotizing. Want to hypnotize somebody? Show them This right here, it just goes so fast. It's only been around a minute and a half. They first started off as just like little balls running around really slow. And then as the clock started ticking, more showed up, and then they came out of nowhere and they just like boom. Oh, my left side of my nose is tickling now all of a sudden. Mm. It's a lot of rain. My nose is really tickling and I can't tickle it. I can't itch it. We're at Cape Town, South Africa. It's like plasma rods, life forms. Some would say it's just rain, but well, this rain has a mind of its own because it runs all over the place, sideways and curves and all that. The air is spiked. My nose is really itching all over now. Now the tip of my nose is tickling. This is like, oh my gosh. Mmm. That is not very nice. I forget what place that we went to one time. I think it was somewhere in Hawaii. We found a webcam, and that energy in that spot, it was, you could barely even see through all of the rods that were flying around. It was so thick. They literally look like they're just coming straight out of the clouds and just racing, running all over the place. Six o'clock in South Africa. I'm Gerda Williams, honey. You just woke up. Yeah, see how they just come out and they just like poof. Can you imagine how fast they're flying if their speed was documented? Yeah, super fast. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, it's at nighttime. It's like 2200 hours, so probably 10:54 at night. It's 6:05 at Joey's in South Africa, Carol Hugo. Yeah. Good morning. I'll have to stick this in the Table Mountain playlist on this channel because it has its very own playlist. Well, shamelessly vicarious, sometimes it did look like there was white light coming because it was coming from a certain direction. They do come from certain areas of the clouds. I'm not going to say that there aren't beings in the clouds that come out of them. It's Cody Monday today. Enjoy South Africa. I don't see the wind blowing right now. Of course, this was at night. I haven't got to the daytime. Yeah, some of them look like they hinder. They stall and then they just like, boom, take off. It's like they jump up, jump down, and then come down. don't know if I would call these plasma ribbons. When I say plasma ribbon, I mean like big old sheets of plasma. Some come in beautiful colors that people document. But they're certainly fascinating to look at. It looks like they're curved, unless the camera's curved. Just ran straight across the sky. I've never known rain to come up from below. Yeah. Like the beam came down. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It's just, it's cool to look at. I am going to go, since it is kind of late here. I don't know what time it is. It could be around midnight, getting close to it. But I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I just wanted to share that because it's, we used to show this quite a bit too when we'd find it. Yeah. So thank you, Applebrooks. Thank you all for your comments. Thank you for taking the time to look at this. It's a lot more pleasant than politics, to say the least. And please give the video a thumbs up. And thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for commenting. With that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Good night.